Beyond the velvet ropes and exclusive clubs lies a world shrouded in mystery and intrigue, the world of luxury sports. This realm is reserved for the elite and wealthy, where the most exclusive sports are played in secret locations and behind closed doors. From the roar of a high-performance engine to the subtle elegance of a tennis court, these sports offer a unique combination of athleticism and opulence that is unrivaled in the world of athletics. For those who seek the thrill of adventure and the rush of competition, these sports provide a window into a world where status and wealth are the keys to access. The challenges that lie within these sports require a significant investment of time, money, and skill, making them exclusive to those who can afford to participate. Step into the mysterious and alluring world of luxury sports and discover a realm of hidden elegance, secretive competition, and opulent extravagance. But beware, once you enter this world, you may never want to leave. Let's get right into it here on Dark Luxe. Number 10. Equestrian. Starting off at number 10, we have equestrian. It's an absolutely beautiful and awe-inspiring sport that showcases the amazing athleticism of horses. However, it's definitely not a cheap endeavor. In fact, owning and maintaining a thoroughbred horse can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's not even factoring in the costs of stabling, feeding, and providing medical care for the horse. But if you're willing to invest in the sport, the rewards can be truly incredible. High-quality saddles, helmets, and boots are a must for success in equestrian, and it's also important to hire experienced trainers and travel to international competitions to hone your skills. Equestrian requires a dedication to perfection and a love for these incredible animals. But the thrill of competition and the beauty of horseback riding make it all worth it. Have you ever considered giving it a try? Number 9. Hot air balloon racing. At number 9, we have hot air balloon racing. Have you ever considered trying this thrilling and luxurious sport? Although hot air balloon racing is undoubtedly one of the most expensive sports in the world, it also offers an unparalleled experience that is truly unforgettable. From the stunning views to the adrenaline rush of racing against others, hot air balloon racing has it all. However, the costs associated with this sport can be quite steep, with a hot air balloon alone costing around $200,000. In addition to this initial investment, there are also ongoing expenses such as the cost of inflating the balloon and maintaining its complex rope and fabric system. Of course, safety is also a top priority in hot air balloon racing, so professional safety inspectors and navigation gear are also necessary, which can add several $1,000s to the overall cost. Despite these high costs, many of the world's richest individuals still enjoy this sport for its opulence and grandeur. If you're someone who appreciates luxury experiences and is ready for a once-in-a-lifetime journey, hot air balloon racing may just be the perfect sport for you. Number 8. Pentathlon. Coming in at number 8 is pentathlon. Another expensive and luxurious sport that involves 5 different events: shooting, show jumping, running, fencing, and swimming. The name comes from the Greek word for 5, and it's been used since the 19th century to test soldiers' skills. But let me tell you, pentathlon is not a cheap sport by any means. Each event requires expensive individual training and specific equipment, which adds up quickly. And then there's the cost of the owning and caring for a horse, which is necessary for the show jumping event. It's one of the most expensive sports out there, and only the wealthiest and most elite athletes can compete at the highest level. But despite the high cost, pentathlon is an incredible display of athleticism, grace, and mental toughness. Competitors must excel in multiple disciplines to succeed, making it one of the most challenging sports out there. Even with its high expenses and complexity, pentathlon is still hugely popular among the world's wealthiest and most elite athletes. The richness of the sport is truly unmatched in athletics. Number 7. Sailing. At number 7 we have sailing, an absolutely gorgeous sport that combines adventure, skill and beauty. However, it's definitely not a cheap hobby. Professional sailors have to invest heavily in their sailboats, which can cost more than most high-end supercars. And maintaining them is complicated and expensive, with the delicate design and engineering requiring specialist maintenance and care. Employing a crew can also add to the cost. On top of that, you'll need expensive sails, ropes and navigation gear to compete, and storing your sailboat requires specific infrastructure and attention to ensure it's well maintained and ready for the next season. Despite the high costs, sailing is hugely popular among the world's wealthiest and most elite. There's nothing quite like gliding over the open sea, feeling the surge of wind in your sails and taking in the ocean's splendor. Sailing is one of the most exclusive activities out there, and it signifies success and luxury. Only the wealthy and passionate can compete at the highest level and truly enjoy the experience. So, are you ready to set sail for the ultimate adventure and luxury? Sailing is one of the world's most luxurious sports, and there's nothing quite like cruising the boundless waters like never before. Number 6. Bobsledding. At number 6 is bobsledding, which is an incredibly exciting and complex sport that's become one of the most expensive and elite out there. To get started with bobsledding, you'll need a sled, which can cost over $25,000, and that's just the beginning. Building and maintaining a bobsled track costs millions of dollars, and in a team sport like bobsledding, every expense is multiplied by 4. But despite the high cost, bobsledding is an incredible display of physical strength, mental toughness, and technical expertise. Every inch of the sled is carefully designed to enhance speed and control, and every second counts as athletes navigate the course's twists and turns. Bobsledding is one of the world's most exciting and exclusive sports, and it's no wonder that the world's richest people love its speed, adventure, and luxury. So, are you ready to take on the ultimate thrill and adventure? Bobsledding is one of the most luxurious sports, and it's a truly incredible experience for anyone who's up for the challenge. Number 5. Ski jumping. At number 5 we have ski jumping, which is definitely a sport that requires a lot of skill and bravery. It's impressive to see the amount of physical strength, technical skill, and mental fortitude that ski jumpers possess. To slide down a curving ramp and launch oneself into the air requires a lot of courage and precision. I've heard that ski jumping can be quite expensive, with the cost of professional equipment, slopes, and coaches reaching up to $100,000. It's amazing to think about the level of investment that goes into this sport. But even with all that money, it still takes a lot of dedication and hard work to become a successful ski jumper. Hours of training, practice, and competition are necessary to achieve the necessary skills and bravery to tackle some of the world's toughest slopes. It's no wonder that ski jumping has attracted some of the world's wealthiest people, who are willing to invest in top equipment and instruction to achieve success in this elite sport. Have you ever considered sponsoring a ski jumper? Overall, ski jumping is a truly beautiful and thrilling sport that requires a unique combination of physical, technical, and mental abilities. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Number 4. Tennis. At number 4 is tennis, a fascinating and sophisticated sport that requires a lot of skill and dedication. However, it can also be quite pricey, especially for professional tennis players. According to a US Tennis Association survey, professional tennis players spend an average of $143,000 per season. This includes equipment, court fees, foreign travel, and coaching fees. It's amazing to think about how much investment is needed to compete at such a high level. One of the biggest expenses for professional tennis players is international travel. They have to travel frequently to compete in international competitions, which can add up to a significant cost, from flights to hotels, meals, transportation, and more. It's not surprising that players can spend a lot of money just on travel alone. But coaching fees can also be quite high. Professional tennis players need top-notch instructors to help them reach their full potential, and these coaches can charge a lot for their services. However, investing in a good coach can be essential for a player's career. Despite the high cost, tennis remains one of the world's most popular and prestigious sports. The Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open are just a few examples of the prestigious championships that attract viewers from all over the world. With its unique blend of physical prowess and elegance, tennis truly is a fascinating sport to watch and play. Number 3. The Whitianga Festival of Speed. At number 3, we have the Whitianga Festival of Speed, which sounds like an incredible experience. It's amazing to think about the level of technology and skill that goes into each event. The helicopter race with a vehicle on the ground must be a sight to see. I can only imagine how precise and coordinated the pilots and drivers must be to pull off such a high-stakes race. And with the addition of soaring acrobatics, it's no wonder that fans are left on the edge of their seats. Powerboat racing also sounds like a heart-pounding exhibition of speed and precision. The thought of sleek, state-of-the-art vessels speeding across the open water is truly exhilarating. And with the turbulent waves, it takes a lot of skill and experience to handle those powerful machines. Jet ski racing is another adrenaline-fueled event that demands quick reflexes and agility to navigate the tricky watercourse. It's amazing to think about the ability and determination of these athletes as they push themselves to their limits. And parachute swooping. I don't know if I could handle the thrill of jumping out of a plane and landing precisely. It must take a lot of courage to participate in such a daring activity. It's incredible to think about the level of investment that goes into each event, from high-tech equipment to professional mechanics, engineers, and pilots. No expense is spared to make each event truly spectacular. But despite the high cost, it's clear that the Whitianga Festival of Speed draws viewers from all over the world for the thrill of the pursuit and the excitement of these high-speed competitions. Overall, the Whitianga Festival of Speed is more than just a sporting event. It's a thrilling experience that will leave you breathless and wanting more. At number 2, we have Formula One racing, which we all know how popular the world of Formula One racing is, which is one of the most exciting and expensive sports out there. The level of investment required for each car alone is astounding, over $1 million per car. And that's not even considering the cost of training, equipment, and travel. It's true that Formula One drivers require wealthy sponsors to compete at such a high level. Most sponsors start at around $200,000, which is a significant investment. And with the high cost of racing technology, from expensive engines to specialized insurance, it's clear that Formula One racing is not a sport for the faint of heart. To become a Formula One driver, you need to work with qualified trainers and coaches to improve your physical fitness and mental toughness. The level of competition is incredibly high, and it takes a lot of dedication and hard work to reach that level. But despite the high cost and risks involved, Formula One racing is one of the most fascinating and exclusive sports out there. The speed, excitement and thrill of top-level competition make it an incredible experience for both drivers and fans alike. I'm not sure if I'm ready to engage in one of the most expensive and thrilling sports in the world, but I definitely appreciate the skill and dedication that goes into Formula One racing. And finally, at number 1, we have golf, the most luxurious sport in the world. This Scottish game has become a global sport for the rich. Why not? Membership, course fees, expensive outfits and equipment are just the beginning. A full set of golf clubs, balls, towels, markers and tees may be expensive. However, the elite enjoy this as part of their exclusive sport. Golf tournaments are about luxury and the game. The affluent and famous flock to golf championships like the US Open, the Masters and the PGA Championship for VIP treatment and lavish amenities. And why not? For top-level competition, players must be precise and skilled. Golf's appeal isn't just the game, it's the lifestyle. Golf's exclusivity, friendship and luxurious country clubs make it appealing. Golf is the best method to join the elite. Are you ready to join the rich and play the most expensive sport? As we come to the end of our journey, we've uncovered the glamorous world of high-class sports where luxury and prestige reign supreme. From the exquisite greens of golf courses to the adrenaline-filled races of Formula One cars, these sports are not just about athleticism, but a lifestyle of opulence and extravagance. But one thing's for sure, these sports are reserved for the select few who have the means to indulge in such grandeur. So, whether you aspire to join the ranks of the elite or just admire from afar, the world of high-class sports will always remain a fascinating and alluring sight to behold. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the luxurious world of high-class sports.